Okay, parents, you know what's coming this weekend. If you've been paying attention to the weather at all, you know that there's a storm coming. And as typical in North Carolina, it looks like we are not going to get the beautiful snow that Peter had in the book, The Snowy Day. Instead, we're going to get what typically happens in North Carolina, ice. And we all know what that means. That means the power is more than likely going to go out. So I wanted to hop on and make a video really quickly and give you a suggestion. As you are gathering the blankets and as you're hoarding water like I am, looking in your refrigerator and your pantry and going grocery shopping, trying to figure out what you can feed your family if the power goes out and you can't cook and you also can't go anywhere. Maybe take a few minutes and prepare a few things that could end up being a lot of family fun. Well, of course, you can break open a can of Play Doh and sit at the kitchen table with your child and build little Play Doh sculptures. That's always fun. You can go to the family game cabinet and have a rousing game of Monopoly or Sorry, or maybe even Uno. Those games are also a lot of fun when you can't go anywhere, and families enjoy that. But with the power outage, you're also going to have what might be kind of a unique opportunity. Let me encourage you to think about it this way. For the first time, maybe in a long time, you're not going to have to compete with television, video games, and all of those things. Instead, you are going to have the opportunity maybe to actually encourage your child to read. So get those books ready. How about take this opportunity and introduce them to characters like Corduroy, the mouse and his friends in the series If You Give a Mouse a Cookie, the Berenstain Bears, Frog and Toad, Curious George. And these are just a few of the amazing, lovable characters that can be found within the pages of a book. And I also encourage you to think about this. Your family is going to be looking for something to do. So, how about gather those blankets, grab your lanterns and flashlights, huddle up, and open up a book and read together? This would be the perfect time to uh, go as a family on a trip to the prairie and learn about this period in American history by beginning the series, the Little House series, by starting the Little House in the Big Woods. These are true stories about a girl named Laura Ingalls Wilder. This also would be a great time to introduce your family to some funny characters like Ramona in the Ramona the Pest series. Or you could begin a classic and let them get to know Charlotte in Charlotte's Web and some of the other books by E.B. White. Or if you have a wide variety of ages of children in your home, it's always a good idea for your families to stamp their imaginative passports and take a trip to Narnia. How about begin The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe? So I want to encourage you to look at this power outage as an opportunity, yes, to spend time with family. But how about an opportunity to get your children engaged in the stories that can be found within the pages of a book? And wouldn't it be kind of cool when the power comes back on and this is all over? If instead of rushing to the television or rushing to turn on their game system, your children actually looked at you and said, "Hey, mom, dad, why don't we read another chapter?"